Mahakali, Mahalakshmi,
and
Mahasaraswati
right.
are the same as Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva?
You know, the Puranic things are very complicated. Upanishad is the correct thing. Upanishad talk about Brahman, and in Puranas these names of mothers sometimes said in one place one way, another place another way. Main thing is to worship the Shakti. And Shakti manifests in three aspects: Tamasu aspect, Rajasu aspect. Why mother becomes tamasic? Because I am tamasic. To kill my tamasu tendency, she would have to. As I said, a police officer carrying so many guns and things in their pocket, no? But when to apply the gun, when to apply the what you call the battering rod or the knife, according to condition, no? So to remove the tamas aspect, mother takes the form. I'm talking only from this perspective of Devi Mahatma, Chandi. But if you go to compare another place, it may be different. So the point is that mother appears, takes the form. You see, if the naughty boy, to stop him, mother sometimes takes a frowning face. Hey, don't do like. The eyes are red but mother is not angry. Mother wants the son to be pleased, no. But she cannot take a very sweet, benign form then. Then mother will have to take some little strong appearance. So that's why it is called the Mother Lakshmi. In the Chandi it has been mentioned, it's the tamasic manifestation, but she is not tamasic. She is the same, Adi Shakti, the same power, manifesting to a student who is, or a child who is of that nature. To deal with that, she takes that form. And then Lakshmi is the internal struggle to overcome, and Saraswati is the wisdom. So these three aspects are given because of that. But it is, you can compare. If you see the Brahma Vishnu, no problem saying so. Main thing is absolute Vedantic principle we have to always keep. There is absolute one Brahman, Satchidananda, which is only one absolute. There is no two, no you, no me. But when it comes to the creation, we find this diversity. We will have to accept that who has made this diversity, why this diversity, and how it has come up. So the scriptures say it has come out because of the need of playing. Scripture says it is the play of the divine. But for us, it is no play. It is all suffering and all fear and anxieties and all this. But had I known that is mother playing with me, why shall I be suffering? Why shall I be very anxious? If mother comes with a frowning face in my life, I know it is you, mother, you are playing with me. You tell a mother, you are coming this far, and mother will smile then, and your fear will go away. But we are so in ignorance, we do not know it is all mother's play going on. In good and in bad, in happiness and in misery, in suffering and in joy, it is all Divine Mother. To give us lesson, to teach us something higher, nobler, in whatever way it works for the good of us. So that is the mother worshippers think.
Yeah, you said during the lecture you talked about just accepting things the way they are.
Mm-hmm.
In good times that seems okay. But for instance, there was a major demonstration yesterday, and it didn't seem, it didn't seem appropriate to not participate.
Do that. It's mother's play. No problem. That's also mother's play. Whenever three gunas, they fight with each other. Always. Three gunas. That's why he called the whole world is made of three qualities of Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. They are the interplay. So sometimes Sattva will raise head, Tamas will raise head, sometimes Rajas will raise head. So that is the interplay, and that is the world. If it is perfectly balanced, there is no creation. Vedantic understanding of the three gunas is that when the three gunas in perfect balance, there is no creation. And that is it is monotony. So you want to create a diversity, that the permutation and combination of the three gunas to all the degrees. Look at our life. I am sometimes in Sattvika guna, Rajas in me, Tamas also me. When we sleep, we lose our capacity to think properly, Tamas nature. When in active nature, I do this, I do that, good, bad, whatever, Rajas nature. And Sattvika nature, when you meditate, pray, feel for others, do something. The three qualities you cannot separate out. They are all playing together. That's why there in this world you don't want perfection, that's difficult. Because this is made of three gunas. It is an inappropriate thing has been created. That is the way the world goes on. Perfect world, absolutely the Christian idea of one day the whole world will be all good. That cannot be. According to Vedanta, it cannot be. Maybe Sattvika quality may be more in the society. That we call a good society. When everyone is honoring each other, everyone is truthful, everyone is honest, no? That's called a good society, noble society. I feel for you, you feel for me. Naturally. People don't steal. In early days it was like that. Pahian went to India and saw, that's a wonderful country. There is no one have any lock in the door. People are truthful, people are honest, people are sincere. That's called the good society, Sattvika society. Rajasika society, fighting with each other, power, mongering power, and poking here, unnecessarily going, putting some bomb there, throwing something there. Okay, that's Rajas nature. Tamas, dullness, total stupidity. So that type of nature, that's the Tamas nature. So this is the play going on. Perfect peace only in Brahman. When we transcend everything, that is the perfect peace. One step down, all within the play of three gunas. Even avatars are also within the play of Shakti. That's why Ramakrishna did the Mother Sarada, they did the puja. Ramakrishna worshipped Holy Mother as the embodiment of the Divine Mother, Shakti. Not the person. We think that the person is worshipping person. No, principle. Yeah.
If one encounters Mother in a vision in a terrible form, is that an indication that the person who is experiencing her is full of tamasika tendencies?
Yeah, to take out that aspect of the Mother is coming in that form. Also, it is said to negativity to get out from our system. That's why Mother plays in different ways. That's why Swamiji has a beautiful song where he says, Mother comes in the form of disease, the Mother in the form of suffering and pain. So to recognize Mother, that is the point. We only want one side. One side of the coin you cannot get one side of the coin. $1 bill or $5 bill, $100 bill. I said only this side. It cannot be, the other side will come. I like light. You have to accept there is darkness. Look at that tree, that side is shining, this side is dark. Yeah, no, darkness I don't want, only sunlight. No, that is impossible. take one side, it will come. So that's very reasonable idea. And mother plays in both roles. That's why the greatest success of human life will be when we can see undisturbed. Happiness comes, I'm happy. Suffering comes, I'm happy. Because mother is sending me. And how much tension will go away? If we can think it for a moment, you see your life's problems will be just now gone. If you can think, it is all mother playing. Mother, my mother who loves me, who protects me, who nurtures me. She is sending this for my good. Welcome. There was one saint, you all know, I probably repeat many times, Pahari Baba. He was a great holy man, and he used to live in Gazipur in India, near Allahabad. And he was such a great saint, he will never ask for anything. And people used to bring some food, he used to live in a cave. The food will remain in the gate door of the cave. He may come out, he may not come out. So maybe 2-3 days without eating. So they call, he is a yogi who only lives on air. That's the air, no solid food. That yogi, see how transformation happens to a person. One snake is crawling and coming. He said, oh, the Lord has sent his messenger to bite me. We will run away, we will take some stick to protect myself. He is saying, the Lord has sent these blessings, no? He is sending his messenger to take me. See what type of freedom, what type of fearlessness. Understand? Even theoretically, if we think this, what type of freedom is this? What type of joy is this? I don't care. Life and death is the opposite side. You have life, you will have death. So why to be so much afraid of? What will happen to me? And what will happen, it will ultimately, I will die. What will happen? Why fearful? Why not be bold? It is all mother's play going on. So, you have to practice this again and again, again and again. Conviction will come. And spiritual practice will transform the personality gradually. It does not happen in one day. I am talking in my life, if I face trouble, I get nervous. But when you remember, oh, wow, it's your world. We think, what will happen to my son? What will happen to my this, that? You created them. You think you created. It is your creation. Bah, what a wrong concept. You can create anything. It's a divine will working. But to see the hand of the divine or divine mother is the growth and spirituality. There is another story of the Pahari Baba. One day a thief came and thinking he is a holy man and he might have some materials, and he found nothing but some pots and pans. And he quickly took it, and Pahari Baba was almost awake all the time, meditation, and he showed some sign of movement, and the thief thought that he is awake, so he ran whatever he could collect and ran. And this Pahari Baba was strong that time, younger. He also came out and ran after him. And then he was almost caught. And when he was caught, then this thief said, please forgive me, don't give me to the police. I am a poor guy, my family is starving. And well, no, don't worry about that. You forgot to take all these good utensils. I have brought for you, you take it. What an example, what a talk, and how can we see what is mother's work? No, that's the transformation will come. In the thief you will see that you don't feel punishing. Is a theft, social condition will be bad thing, no? You should have to punish. You should have to do something. But he said, no. You have forgotten that in the same what a attitude, it's divine. If the Divine Mother comes to you and asks for something, will you give the lowest thing or will you give something good things? So life transforms. We should have to pay attention to that. Yeah.
Maharaj, I have two questions. You spoke a lot about Shakti, and my question is, you know how in the universe the stars and all the celestial bodies are all created with energy, and energy is that form that cannot be created or destroyed. Is Shakti same as energy or is it different? That's my first question. Is Shakti that you mentioned same as energy?
Bit loud. First question is?
You know how in all the celestial bodies they are created with energy, and you spoke about Shakti. My first question is that the Shakti that lives within human body, is that Shakti same as energy? The same energy?
Oh, no. The Shakti we understand as energy is the expression of some other power. This Shakti can be visible. You go to the electronic structure, you can find the energy there. Subatomic particle, you go to the sun, there is the energy. It's visible, practical, seen. But this is not all. When you sleep, you dream. There is also sun, there is also moon, there is also everything, and there is energy. But what is the energy who is allowing you to see the dream when you are in a dark room sleeping? There is an energy behind the energy. Our Vedanta says it is called the pranasya prana. Prana is the energy. Behind the prana, the real prana. So that is the Shakti of Brahman. The same absolute power which is called Brahman. Time, space, causation cannot touch it here. Beginning, end, you cannot find it. That infinite reality is Brahman. And it has its potential power, the cosmic power. That's why the cosmic power. It is almost Brahman. Brahman in itself manifested. And that reflects on your body, mind. That's why we are a reflected consciousness. This energy, what I am manifesting, it is reflected on the ego, and ego's light has fallen on intellect. Intellect light has fallen on the mind. Mind has been carried out by the senses, and this expression is coming out. So it is not the physical energy. But physical energy cannot be manifesting at all without this source. The waves belong to the ocean. Ocean does not belong to the wave. On the waves, on the surface, a little energy is manifested there. But infinite potential energy, tsunami, is nothing. Tsunami is nothing for the infinite ocean to manifest. So the energy is something, energy behind the energy. Okay, another?
Second question was, Maharaj, what is, when we say Atma, is that the same as Shakti?
You have put a big question. What is Atma? Atma has Dehatma, this body. I think some people say, don't give trouble to your body. They said, don't, in Bengali, sometimes they don't attake kosto diyo na. Don't give trouble to Atta. Atta means they understand body is the Atman. That means don't do too much austerity, too much fasting. Don't do that. Atta. Some say Atma is mind. Some say Atma is ego. Atman, that word, I, can be attached to any layer. Physical body, mental body, emotional body, intellectual body, ego body, you can all put there. And pure Atma. Pure Atma is called Satchidananda. Pure Atma is like a drop, and Brahman is like the infinite ocean. Brahman and pure infinite ocean and the drop of water are not separate. They are same. But when merged into it, you cannot find the individuality gone. But it is the same. The pure Atman and Brahman are same. Pure Atman, Ramakrishna said, pure Atman, Shuddha Mon, Shuddha Buddhi, Shuddha Atma, Ek. Shuddha Mon, when the mind becomes purified, Shuddha Mon, Shuddha Buddhi, when your intellect, understanding becomes clear and refined and gives clarity into it, Shuddha Mon, and the pure Atman, which is unchanging absolute peace, are the same. But we are Asuddha. Now we are impure. Mind is impure. That's why I see so much anger, frustration, etc. Mind is pure, you don't see anything. A child, look at that, a baby, mind is not impure because it has not manifested yet. It is potential that whatever sanskaras they are carrying, they manifest after certain age. But a baby have no expression of that. So if we can become like a baby, pure mind, you see God everywhere. Now itself, God is not to be found. We think that God realization means you have to go to some isolated place in a holy place of pilgrimage. You can have it. Now you can have the vision here, if the mind is clear. That's why it is called the holy people make the place holy. Ramakrishna, Dakshineshwar, that bank and that area, that plot of land was there for thousands of years. But Ramakrishna came and did something and he saw God, the divine. That's why the whole world is now, it has become a place of pilgrimage. God can be seen anywhere, now, here, in any place, as soon as the mind becomes pure. So we have Atma means, normally we identify with the body. We say, I am suffering. You are not suffering. Analyze, who is suffering? Oh, I have aches and pains, I have my back pain. Your body is suffering. Why are you saying I suffering? Then you say, oh, I am very sad. You are sad. You cannot be sad. Your mind is sad. Why are you thinking you are sad? So if you catch it in proper way, you think there is somebody behind that emotion, that experience, that joy, that suffering, that pleasure, that pain. There is something behind. And that is the real I. And that is the Atman, pure Atman. And pure Atman for me and you are same. You are a drop of water, I am a drop of water. When merged into the ocean, then it is all one. But when separated, you are a bubble, I am a bubble. So you bubble is separate, my bubble is separate, because I am born by my sanskara, you are born by your sanskara, your impressions of the past life's action, thought, ideas. You manifest one way, I manifest another way. Is it? Okay.
Follow-up questions from you. You said like you need to catch that before. You just said that you need to catch before it becomes diabolical, right? I mean, like before you become too sad, or you said you need to catch that. Is there any spiritual practice that you can constantly remind us to catch it even before it snowballs?
We can do two ways. You can do it in a very rational way, you can do that. Always be watchful. Whenever anything comes, catch that point. Not me, it's my body. Why am I bothering it? Body will have his body's reactions. Anybody, anyone's body, under that circumstance will react that way. So I should not be identified. That's the Vedantic path. Another path is that focus on God all the time. Take the name of God every moment. Feel that I am not alone, Mother is with me. Whatever attitude. Digress your mind's attention from this side to this side. I am seeing my focus is outside, no? If I close my eyes, I don't see outside, but I see something inside. So withdraw the mind inside and put the concept we are reading today, we are talking about Ma, so let us hold on to Ma. Talk to Ma every time. Ma, what is this? Oh, what is going on? How it will be solved? Talk to her. It is your problem. Why are you putting on me? Surrender, surrender, surrender. That is another way to withdraw ourselves from all these reactions.
You also talked about samskaras. So how do we know with what samskaras are we born with? I know it's some action. It's a summation of all the actions that you did in your past life. Whether you'll be a saint or like a killer. But how do we know? How do we examine what samskaras are that you're born with?
Samskaras we see, look at us, our own life. Say, Ramakrishna Order, so many monks are come. They didn't come from the space, drop into the Belur Math. Huh? They are born in some family. They have their mom, dad. They study, they are going to school, everything. But you see how his tendency has forced me to think this way. He likes to go to the sadhus. He likes to read this scripture. He likes to read that type of YouTube. YouTube is full of information. But one person is engaged in seeing one thing, another person another. This is the tendency. We can understand. We can analyze ourselves, what I am liking, which direction my mind is going. But simple spiritual life is that I know I have some tendencies this way, that way. But I want to redirect it into one direction. Simple formula. Spirituality is just to take a resolution. It is for my own spiritual good, for my own spiritual development. I will redirect all my emotions, understanding, and every action towards Mother. If that is the solution, then our tendencies are there. What can I do? There is no use in knowing what is my sanskara. Rather, take action now. Don't split that moment in digressing the attention into another negative thing. Rather, digress the mind in positive thinking. Just now. Someone is telling that, how old are you? Somebody. So I told 83 years. Then he said, 83 years. Then I said that, okay, now 83 years. I jokingly said, 83 years means what? 83 times 365 days. Multiply by 24 hours. Multiply by 60 minutes. Multiply by 60 seconds. These many seconds God has given in my life. How I utilize the moment. It came to some billion seconds. Somebody calculated and gave me, I forgot what. He said, it is some 2 billion or some billion, how many seconds? My God, God has given me this many moments. And how did I utilize? How many moments you have utilized in proper way? We should be responsible for that. They are saying that birthday. I mean, don't celebrate birthday. Rather be careful. How many seconds you are wasting in useless things, and how it should be utilized. We should not blame God. God is giving us everyone the same opportunity, 24 hours a day. But how I engage my mind into positive freedom, for my own freedom. Don't forget about the world. I serve you for my freedom. The idea of the karma yoga. I am giving some charity. No. Change your attitude. You are not giving charity. You are rather repaying your loan. You have taken from someone. Give away. And you are fortunate. See that I am fortunate to serve you. So change the whole attitude. And if you should be very serious, we become serious, then no one should celebrate birthdays anymore. Meaning that you are so many more seconds you have been given the chance and you have not utilized them properly. Think, some billion, 2 or 3 billions or what they say, I forgot. So many billions of seconds. Tick, 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 tick. And how many ticks we have utilized, how many wasted. What sleep, we slept so many days, half billion is gone there, and standing before the mirror, we have maybe another, how many? So life goes on like that. But this has to be done. But standing before the mirror, I can remember mother also. Doing other work, I also think that is mother's work I am doing. Everything can be related to every second can be utilized perfectly while connecting with mother. There is no wastage. You are doing anything, you are sweeping the floor. It is mother's place, I am cleaning it. Finish. Maybe your own room, you are making your bed sheet. It's mother's bed, I am doing this. What? Who have stopped you thinking this way? No, just a simple attitude. The seconds are not wasted, seconds are fully utilized. And don't repent what I did before. Start now. Vedanta says, live in the present now. No.
I was going to ask about, so many of the spiritual talks talk about transformation, but I get confused because many people in just normal day talk or will point to like the Gita or commentators saying that our nature, like svabhava, is not change over the course of our life. And so
push it and push outside.
I'm confused about that.
Again, please.
So, like, many talks are about transformation, but then many people say our nature is unchanging, or our svabhava is unchanging.
Yes, no. Our nature is unchanging, our pure nature is unchanging. Our pure nature is unchanging. You are this moment Satchidananda. You are pure, you are stainless, you are birthless, you are deathless. That is not changing.
But what is transformed then? Is it
This is
svabhava? Is it
this is which is added with mind, intellect, ego, that part. Mind is becoming sometimes sattvika. You are very peaceful, looking at the nature, you are fully pleased with it, no? Sometimes it is becoming so much troublesome and difficult, no? The mind's play going on. This change is coming in the mind and body. You see, a person who is really dedicated to God, look at their face, they are beaming with joy. Anywhere, any religion. And you said there may not be ordinary, you can see ordinary household life they are leading, but you see how peaceful. That means something is adding there inside, transformation. And you see how we react in difficult situation. Those who are holding on to some other higher principle, inside transformed, their fear goes away. Facing the death, they will be smiling. As I gave one example. Swami Vivekananda. He said that I am not okay. Swami, the day he wants to give up his body, willingly he gave up by the body. Few days before, he went and asked for the almanac and turned the pages and found a suitable day, something, and closed it. And the day it was there, whole day he did his so many normal activity, and the night time he sat in meditation. And suddenly he said that his attendant, one brahmachari was there or Swami, he said, you get out now. Don't come until I call you. And then he went sat into samadhi or something like that, he called. And when he came, that was the last time. So, transformation comes in the body. His mind is switched into that reality. And when mind dies there, that spiritual mind no more remains mind. As a see, drop of water falling from the sky. It is a drop. And it comes closer and closer and closer and touches the ocean. Then what happens? Mind remains anymore, form remains anymore, name remains anymore. It merges into the ocean. It becomes ocean.
So do I have no nature,
Nature
aside
is,
from what my mind makes
yeah,
up?
our
Because
mind,
then like samskaras, all of these things. Like,
sanskara is
so
in the
deep.
mind, sanskara also in the mind.
Mm-hmm.
Mind in the mind, so I am talking to you. This is becoming sanskara. What I talked, all these thoughts and ideas are settling in my computer here. So in time, it may be good, it may be bad. So transformation will happen in the mind. That's why spirituality means not the physical transformation, but internal transformation.
Is Brahma the same as pure consciousness?
Brahma is a terminology. Brahma is actually who creator God in Hindu mythology. He is a creator God, means personified, not impersonal. Impersonal is Brahman. Manifestation of that as creation, it is said that God created this universe. No. But Hinduism divides it. God distributes the responsibility to three people. Brahma, you create. Vishnu, you maintain. Shiva, you destroy. To create again. So that is the way we think in Brahma. Brahma is the creator God, a power of God, Shakti, manifested as creation side. And the preservation side is Vishnu. But those who don't believe in it, not necessary, but only the Shakti, you can say Shakti manifest. Three different ways. And you are saying something.
Yeah, Prabhupada Maharaj. I have a question in the form of Mother Kali actually. So, what does her four hands signify?
No. Acha. Mother Kali, you have seen, how many have seen Mother Kali form? As many of you have not, it seems. Mother Kali's form, which is a very, very highly philosophical. Mother Kali is coming from the Shiva, is lying flat in the ground, no? Shiva represents Brahman, the Absolute. That's why Shiva color is white. White Satchidananda, light, effulgence, symbolic. And Shiva is in Samadhi. Lying down means in Samadhi. In its that is our pristine glory, our real nature. And from that the Shakti springs from the heart of Brahman. That's why she is standing on the chest. And there comes the mother. And that anything manifested in through her only, the creation came. And this creation when it came, she is the mother of creation. And she also, not three, as I said, Mahalakshmi today, and Saraswati. So creation, preservation, destruction, you can match that also. So she keeps her four hands having four items. One side is the sword in the hand. What it signifies? So to kill. Kill what? Not killing not this body, but killing the ego. Like the cross. Cross is, to the Hindus, cross is the symbol of cutting our ego. That is the Christianity. Be humble, nothing you, it is all Lord. Cut your ego. Now, to cut that, why? Because that ego is the point which makes me different from you. I am someone, you are someone. Ego is making difference. My ego, your ego. And the entire world is a world fight of ego. In home front, in the community, you see everywhere. In the office, in the state, in the countries, there is ego. And ego along with mind, intellect, all will come. So that is the son. And destroying that ego, mother is all loving, keeping the head of the severed head in her hand or in her bosom. The mother destroys her ego, don't throw away, but keeps in her bosom, means taking the child back to her own lap. And another two hands are blessing. What do you want, my child? As if mom is saying, what do you want? And blessing and fearlessness. Don't worry, live in the life, I am there for you. So this is called bara, this is called blessings, bara, and this is abhaya, fearlessness. So four arms indicate cutting the ego, that is the sword describing, and the cutting the ego, then the ego is gone, but mother keeps the person, not throw away, but person in her bosom, and come back to my home. And if you leave afterwards, what do you want? Blessing and boon. So dichotomy. Blessing and boon is coming from mother, striking strokes are coming from mother. So both. Mother is to be worshipped, that is the mother worship speciality. In one, they don't, the Mahakali didn't create any other form like what you call the Satan. God, in the Christianity, they will have to create another parallel to God, powerful, a Satan. Satan is always trying to disturb God's will. So they are fighting each other. Against the will of God, this Satan is poking his nose everywhere. But no. The Satan is also mother's play, and this blessing is also mother's play. So that's a much more harmonious philosophy of spiritual practice. Okay?
Swami, there was that saying that it's all mother's play, but sometimes mother plays rough.
Rough. Yes, that's true. That is the problem of ours. We always want a sweet play. But my mother does not do that. Who? Okay.
I have another question if you have time. Is there a place for recreation in spiritual life, for example, taking a film or reading a novel, or is that categorically a waste of time that could otherwise be spent repaying our debts in the form of charitable acts or,
Repenting. What are you talking?
Recreation, like
Huh?
can we do recreational activities like reading a book or novel?
Oh, why not? Whatever inspires you, but to think that what is when we are not in the same level. I am saying that all is mother. I cannot do it now. There are steps to reach that. Therefore, see the goodness in the good.
Is there any advancement toward that state that can be made through the act of recreation, or is recreation just child's play?
Yeah, if you think that is all this recreation is mother's joy, mother is giving you, you can bring your mind to such lofty level, then you can. But most of the time when we are in recreation, our mind goes to the recreation, no mother, no God. But if one is really sufficiently strong to bring that idea that it's mother, then it's okay. No problem. Because ananda, joy, is only from God. And everything is joy. Everything is joy. Everything is bliss. Why? Because less degree or higher degree. When I expect some joy with something, it does not satisfy me, I get disappointed. But if the joy is level, I am happy. I am happier if it comes more. So this is the three level, but it is all joy. Less degree or higher degree. Like the light wave. Darkness, there is no darkness. All light. Low frequency, higher frequency. So Vedanta is always tries to harmonize. If we can bring our awareness that it is mother, then it's okay. And also testimony of that is mother, it will be lingering joy. It will be prolonged. Normally what happens, our sensate enjoyment is momentary, reactionary. And it is so fickle. It comes and goes, like blinking of an eye. So therefore, Ananda is everywhere. I talked about that many times here. Ananda is all joy is God. There is no distinction in the joy, higher joy, lower joy. Yes, higher joy, manifestation. You go to a holy place and sing and dance in the name of God, you find that joy in yourself. But that joy will linger in your heart even after 1 month. You remember, you feel excited. But for sensate joy, if it is not, today is a good food, and tomorrow is not, I get I disappointed. I compare the yesterday's good food today, but yesterday good meditation. Today, it will lift me if I think yesterday. The Ananda, all Ananda. But we want greater Ananda, higher Ananda, longer Ananda, lingering Ananda, endless Ananda. That's the point. This is also enjoyment. All the sadhus are doing enjoyment. Actually, it is enjoyment. Ramakrishna, enjoyment. For enjoyment, he has given the lower enjoyment. Some said that, one of our Swami was praised by Swami Brahmananda. Somebody said that, Swami, oh my God, what great people you are. You have renounced everything. And so, no. We have not renounced anything. We are not fools. We want to get better Ananda. I want to... Swamiji and Ingersoll, Swamiji met Ingersoll, no? Ingersoll met Swamiji. And he said, I want to squeeze the last drop of juice from this world. Swami Vivekananda said, yes, I also want that. But you do the wrong squeezing. Because it becomes bitter. But to have that enjoyment, everything is joy. Only it opens up. See, poets enjoy writing some poetry. Say, mystic poets read their mystic poems and think how your mind gets lifted. Seeing the same nature, they see the glory of the Lord, glory of Mother. And that's also joy. So, no problem if only can remember God.
Okay, when we worship Mother Durga and Mother Kali, are they just a form of Mother in different...
I think they are all, as I said, they are all the divine Adya Shakti. That's why they call Adya Shakti means primordial Shakti, the power. The primordial Shakti power behind all this universe is the Divine Mother. Without Shakti, manifestation cannot come. Without the power, even singing you need some power, no vocal power, your emotional power. You add to your music, is it not? Only you sing something flat. But when you really mean what you are singing, you understand that and sing, then you can add. You see, the people get so much applause from the people when it touches their heart. So when it is done with emotion and depth, that touches the ground of their heart of everyone. So every power is Mother's power, and that's why I say Puranic stories, if you go, it's all different. Mother Durga comes with her family. What are the family? One son is Ganesha, one son is warrior god, Kartikeya, one daughter is Mother Lakshmi, another daughter is Mother Saraswati. So in the Durga Puja time you have seen, if you go to Belur Math website you will find that you have entire puja depicted beautifully. 4 Mother Durga in the center. And Mother Durga had 2 sons and 2 daughters. Just it is called stories, Puranic stories, like family. That means you do worship Mother Durga, then in your life, Durga means who removes all suffering. Your Saraswati will come, your wisdom will come, Lakshmi will come, wealth, prosperity will come, Ganesha will come, success will come, and you have the power to fight in the life's journey. Kartikeya. That's the significance. That means what? You worship the Divine Mother, you get everything. Wealth, prosperity, success, and power to fight in life. So these are the indicating the same ideology, and they are symbolic of that. But don't think it as symbols only. These are not symbols. Mother Durga is the imagination. No, it is a reality. Ramakrishna saw in these eyes. He used to talk to Mother every time. For it is not just a fantasy of your brain. Mother Durga, no. Swami Brahmananda saw that Mother Durga is walking over the Ganges and coming into Belur Math campus. Maharaj saw that, and Vivekananda got the inspiration and came back. Brother, we will have to start Mother's puja this year. And that is the way Belur Math started the Mother Durga puja. It can be felt and experienced tangibly. But I cannot see. I give the example, in the morning also I gave. There are all the channels are there, no? All the TV channels. Is it available here? In this room? Is it available? Yes. Huh? Yes or no?
Yes.
But I don't see anything. Is it there? Is it there? Yes. Say yes or no. Yes. No. That means what we have to do? We have to bring a machine and it will tune to the channel. Machine is the mind. You tune your mind in a channel of Devi Loka. You see the Devis. You can tune in Krishna. You can see Krishna. You tune into the... Ramakrishna could tune himself any time to Krishna, to Christ, to Buddha, to anything. So that is tuning of the mind. Hello Swami, are you telling anything else? We're ready, okay. So thank you all for a nice time. I like this class much more. Interaction, talking to each other, no? Otherwise it is one-way traffic. Thanks. Dharmadas takes so much trouble to create all these things. Thank you.